are, of course, getting you those live visuals of Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman. This is, of course, the big story that we continue to track here as far as the budget, interim budget is concerned. So these are the live visuals of the same, right ahead of the Finance Minister, of course, going to present the budget at 11 a.m. this morning. So you can see these live visuals of the Finance Minister there. But let's also quickly tell you what is an interim budget, because remember, during an election year, the incumbent government cannot present a full budget. Therefore, an interim budget that covers the government's expenses and revenues for a short period is presented, and that's exactly what we're going to be seeing this morning. In fact, we do look at these visuals that we continue to track for you. Now, the interim budget, of course, outlines expenditures and revenues until the formation of a new government. And essentially, all eyes are also in this budget because, remember, this is coming right ahead of the Lok Sabha elections. And this, of course, helps the government to manage its financial obligations, and which is why it's an interim budget. And when will the full budget be released? If that's the question many of our viewers have, then that would be after the Lok Sabha elections, when the new government will present a full budget, which is why essentially this is called the interim budget. Let's also tell you what is included in this interim budget that's going to be presented. It includes estimates for the government's expenditure, revenue, fiscal deficit, financial performance, and projections for just a few months. That is, of course, for a short period until the new government that's planned, because this is, of course, an election year. As far as, reactions that did come in ahead of the interim budget is concerned, remember, President Draupadi Murmu had highlighted that India has maintained its position as the fastest growing major economy. She also went on to state that the year 2023 was a historic year for India when it grew the fastest among major economies. Of course, different sectors will have certain expectations as far as the interim budget is concerned. But let's quickly, as we get you these live visuals of Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman is concerned, tell you about the top points of last year's budget as well. Of course, in terms of that, the proposal to increase the capital expenditure outlay by 33% to 10 lakh crore in 2023 to 24, which would be 3.3% of the GDP. Okay, we're going to have to leave it at that for the moment. But of course, we're going to track that big development as far as budget 2024 is concerned.